Hi, it's Mr. Leonard. I'm going to show you how to take apart your marimba for this summer once you bring it back. So first of all, you have to make sure the bars are getting taken off first, because these are above, these accidental bars are above the naturals. You want to start with the accidentals. So what I'll do is come up here. There's two springs. All you do is just remove them like so, and that will loosen this. We'll go ahead and start over here. The end of the string here, I'm just going to pull just to give it a little bit more, make it loose, and then we'll be gentle as to not rip off these rubber posts. And then we're going to start just rolling it up. Be very gentle on this. If they hit together too hard, they can crack. So now that you finish rolling this up, this last one will come up just like so, and I'll grab as much as I can underneath, and I'll gently set it on the ground. Be very careful not to let it hit too hard, because these bars are very fragile and they could crack. We'll do the same to the other side. We'll undo this, go to the other side, and loosen. And then we'll roll it up just the same. All right, so now that all the bars are off, we need to make sure the next thing we do is take off the slats. So what we need to do is come over here. You can see that there's 1, 2, 3 of these bars. You've probably already done housekeeping before. So all we need to do is, I don't know if you can see it, but there's one side on this side that's longer and this one's shorter. So you're just gonna pull it up, wiggle it a little bit, and this side will come out and around, just like so. You'll do the same thing with these. So the next thing you need to do at this point is we need to take off the resonators. As you can tell, there's 4 parts to the resonators. There's one side, high side, and then low side. So what we need to do first is we're going to lift up here, and it's connected from here, just these 2 points and these 2 points. All right, so all we're gonna do is we're gonna just take and lift straight up. Be careful not to dent or have any issues with it. I want you to look. This is the natural side. If you can look all the way down, there's bars. There's no holes there's no openings, all right? That's how you know that's the natural side. So we'll take that one off. We'll set it down on the ground gently. If you have some, make sure that these are locked in place, or at least bent down. And we can, do the rest with all of the other 4. So. All right, so these are the accidental sides. As you can tell, there's holes all the way through. So if you don't know which one is which, now you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 4 different slats, and I know it can be kind of confusing as to which is which. So if you look underneath here, you're gonna see that these are all labeled with a sticker: 4, 3, 2, and 1, okay? So to take these off, you need to get in the middle. If you pull up one side, the other side will probably still stay there. So if you have another person helping you, I highly suggest you use somebody else. One person can be here, and the other person there, and we lift at the same time. If you don't, all we have to do is just make sure that we are trying to get it as level or as equal as we can, and then we lift up. They will shut like Pac-Man, like so.
Yes.
Okay, this last part is the only thing you really have to unscrew. I will give you a tool. This is an Allen wrench, and if I've replaced some parts, I will also give you one of these, because, well, you need them, and they'll be in a baggie for each of you to play with, or to fix. So, I don't know. I'm tired, guys. My coffee hasn't kicked in. All right, so there's a high and a low end. So all we need to do first is to make sure that this thing won't come up, won't fall down for y'all. So if you can have somebody hold the other side. So first and foremost, we're gonna remove this pole, okay? So I'll use the Allen wrench, and you can see the pole, it's connected to this little guy. So this will just unscrew. And then this other side, the same thing. What this does is it goes all the way through inside to this pole, and that's why it should be together. So, all right, so the next thing we'll need to do is we'll need to remove this part right here on the very bottom. So on the very bottom, there's a brace. So we're gonna unscrew that. And this one will come out for the most part. So once it's loosened, you can just unscrew it. So this one doesn't have it because we've had to replace it. So what I've done is we can use this wrench, and all we do is just connect it right here and hold on tight and then turn to the left. And that should unscrew pretty easily too. Okay, so the last thing you'll need to do is these braces, okay? So this will actually stay connected to the ends. So we're just gonna remove it from this center brace. So that way you have one long piece here and one long piece here, and that's the longest thing you need to transport, okay? It looks like there is, from behind here, there's a screw, but if we just unscrew this, the other one will just stay right on there. So we're gonna unscrew it until it comes out. And in reality, if you watch this whole video before you undo it, you could probably get rid of these braces first before you do the bottom part. This will fall down. Oh, goodness. That actually is not part of that, so cool. You can stop the video now. All right, so this will come off. Once it goes, you can already see that it's starting to drop. So now the whole thing is done. So I would advise you to start with the largest side so it doesn't fall. So what we're gonna do now is, all we're gonna do is we're gonna just take this and we're going to lay it down very carefully. It's pretty heavy, so just bear with us. And then we'll do the same to the other side. So this one will pop off, and as you can tell, you can see that it will go screwed into this part. So this whole thing needs to be inside there when you put it back together. All right, then lastly, we can take this part off. Same thing of jiggling it free. You can have it off. Hold on to it, and then you can lay it down on its side, and it's ready to go into your vehicle as needed.